three masterpieces in recent times. The first one was at the G20 summit. Every delegate who had come over there was given a free charge or recharge of rupees 1000 in his phone, and they were allowed to take down an app which can use that money for UPI, United Payment Interface. Not only that, they were escorted to the market and they could purchase whatever they wanted from whoever they wanted. It could be a 5-star hotel, it could be a regular hotel or shop, it could be a restaurant, it could be a roadside vendor, and they could buy whatever they wanted out of that 1000 rupees using their phone. And so these 200 or so delegates and their subordinates, assistants, and anybody or anyone who was there connected to G20 was able to first-hand experience the convenience of UPI using their phone. And guess what? They are going to go back to their country and recommend this as one of the best ways of exchanging money, exchanging value in their own country, and that is where a great market opens up to India. India never has had any software product, but this particular one can be our software export in terms of a product itself. A product that is completely controlled by the government but completely free to be used anywhere in the country or even abroad in certain cases. And all this was achieved at a minimal value or minimal cost. The cost could not have been more than a couple of crores, which would be the budget for advertisement for even the smallest country or even a city. So this was the first masterpiece. The second masterpiece was bringing halal certification under the auspices of Food Standards and Safety Organization, FSSAI. By doing this, it is formalized on one side, and secondly, the malpractices that were going on in the market would be restrained to some extent. Also, we would know the number of products that require or actually require halal certification and those products which don't require halal certification. As of now, because it was under the radar, not formalized, each and every product, may it be required or not required, was paying for the halal certification, and this was completely unregulated market. So once the market is regulated, knowledge starts flowing in. Also, it has to work under certain rules which are known to the public, and the malpractices are likely to reduce very substantially. In addition, it gives us many more benefits. Some of these benefits are already flowing in as the rules and regulations released by Uttar Pradesh government show. And the third one, which is the very latest, was that the Prime Minister himself flew in the Tejas aircraft. This is completely indigenous, completely India made in India product for defense as well as for export. Defense exports or defense market has been the biggest market in international arena. India has no part in it, very infinitesimal. But with this, a jet aircraft costing crores of rupees and the Prime Minister himself flying in it, it gives the purchaser a great amount of confidence in the product itself. And that is why selling it now to various countries in the open market, in international market, would be much, much, much facilitated. You remember when there were some worms found in a chocolate, Amitabh Bachchan was called in to be the ambassador, brand ambassador for the new packaging, and he assured the people that the new packaging was so good that no worms, no ants, nothing else would able to penetrate that, and you would get the chocolate as fresh as it was packed. Amitabh Bachchan doesn't know anything about chocolate, he doesn't know anything about food, he doesn't know anything about the market for food. But then why Amitabh Bachchan? Because Amitabh Bachchan brings in the trust. Crores of people trust him, and that was why he was made the brand ambassador. And here, who could be a better brand ambassador than the country's prime minister himself, who puts his life on the anvil to prove one of the products that he has is of good quality. This reminds me of a old story from ancient wisdom, where there was a blacksmith who used to make very good body armors, chilkhat. And he was told that you go to the king, he would be able to give you right price for the armor that you are making, and he would be able to appreciate your skill and your talent. So this blacksmith made a very good armor, body armor, and took it to the king. The king appreciated that armor, asked it to be kept in a corner, and asked one of his sardar to attack it. One hit of the sword and the armor was broken. And the king said to the blacksmith, "What are you talking about quality? Think what would have happened had I been inside that. I would be dead by now. Go away." So the blacksmith came back, and he was crestfallen. How could this happen? How could something that was made by him, piece by piece, forged really well, could break so easily? Then he met the wise old man of the village, and the wise old man gave him some advice. He made another armor as strong as the earlier one, and again went to the darbar. The king was furious. "What? Have you come back again with a substantial sub quality product? You want to kill me?" The blacksmith said, "No, sir. I am wearing the armor that I am going to give it to you. And now ask your best warrior to come up and attack me with his sword. If the armor breaks, I will die. And I am ready to put my life online for the quality of my product." And that is the way armor is to be used. And the king ordered, the best warrior attacked him. Nothing happened to the armor, not even a scratch. The armor's quality was vouched for with the life of the blacksmith. That is how you vouch for a quality. That is how testimonial is given. That is how a product is sold and its quality is assured. So these were the three masterpieces which we have experienced in recent times. Namaskar.